Good evening. Good evening. That is my that's my smile for this evening. We're going live on the socials. So this evening, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to perform some of my songs. This is a song of mine called Smoke and Mirrors. Call the cops. Sal is dead. Yeah, they mowed him down. He's on the ground, lying there in the streets, while his blood runs red and warm. He was hot for some dame. What a shame. She belonged to the man, though they met on the sly. When you cross the man, you die. It's all smoke and mirrors anyway. Just a racket they run up above. It's just P.T. Barnum having his say about love. Oh, love, love, love. Cocky dames are a shame in your brain, Lord. You long to possess them, but their arms and their charms never mean a doggone thing. He was hot for some dame. Oh, what a shame. She belonged to the man, though they met on the sly. Oh, when you cross the man, you die. Smoke and mirrors anyway. A racket they run up above. It's just P.T. Barnum having his say about love. Oh, love. Cocky dames are a shame in your brain, Lord. How you want to possess them, but their arms and their charms never mean a doggone thing. Ooh. Cocky dames. I'm lost in a 1944 movie, ladies and gentlemen. That's where I'm at this evening. I want to wish you all Shabbat Shalom. Welcome. J&J, Elias, Brenda, Reba. Great to see you.
Hi, Rabbi. It's Jackie Schroeder.
Where are you? Oh, is that J&J?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Johnson & Johnson. I was gonna ask for some Q-tips.
Jackie and Jonathan.
Good to see you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm gonna do this song for you. I am so excited. I have a primo gig tomorrow night at my favorite club at 8 o'clock. I never get that slot. That's like a slot for real people. Usually it's like at a 7 or even a 6. So and this cajon player that I met is going to be playing with me. So that's going to be great. And I'm excited. I might do this one. Oh, I met a great musician today in the park. Central Park is unbelievable. Central Park. You get to hear the best musicians. I was just walking out of the Met, and in the park there was a quartet playing, and I don't stop typically, but they were really good playing jazz, and the guitar player was amazing. I mean, they were all great, and also there was a harmonica player, and find a jazz harmonica player. And there was a great player that I was aware of, Toots Thielman, and he was incredible. So after their set, I went over to the guy and I said, "Boy, very Toots Thielman." He said, "I studied with Toots Thielman." So you just never know. Anyway, I think he's going to play with me. Don't you leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone. Forget the love we've known. Don't leave me alone. Baby, put down that bag. Don't you be so cruel. Don't you make a mistake. I have been a fool. Don't forget the nights ecstasy, and if you walk away, there'll be agony. Don't you leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone. Why don't you throw me a bone? Don't leave me alone. Don't you say those things. You hurt me bad. Yeah, I made a mistake. Forgot what I had. Baby, now I know I ain't got no shame. Just a little faith and a sad refrain. Don't you leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone. Forget the love we've known. Don't leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone. Why don't you throw me a bone? Don't you leave me alone. And don't you see those things? You know you hurt me bad. Yeah, I made mistakes, forgot what I had. But baby, now I know I ain't got no shame, just a little faith and a sad refrain. Don't you leave me alone, don't you leave me alone, don't you leave me alone, why don't you throw me a bone, don't leave me alone. Don't you leave me alone, don't you leave me alone. Baby, don't leave me alone, forget the love we've known. Don't leave me alone. Well, don't you leave me alone, well, don't you throw me a bone. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, Elias and Jim. Here's a new one for you. I wrote this just for you. This is this week's work. Actually, there were two, but the two that came out decent. That's how I, if I don't play it for you, usually it's not worth it. I have to get in the vibe. Called Coffee and a Rose. Coffee and a rose this morning, crescent moon and stars last night. Never had the kind of romance that filled me with so much delight. So here's some coffee and a rose this morning. Baby, I'll do anything for you. Won't you let me show you? I'd like to get to know you, unless you're only passing through. How about a couple of eggs over easy, butter toast and a dab of jam, conversation that's light and breezy. That's the kind of guy I am. So here's some coffee and a rose this morning. I would surely like for you to stay. Please don't be demure, I'm flexible for sure. Have you any plans for this fine day? So here's some coffee and a rose this morning. Baby, I'll do anything for you. So won't you let me show you? I'd like to get to know you, unless you're only passing through. How about a couple of eggs over easy, butter toast and a dab of jam, conversation that's light and breezy. That's the kind of guy I am. So here's some coffee and a rose this morning. I would surely like for you to stay. Please don't be demure, I'm flexible for sure. And have you any plans for this fine day? While you weigh the cons and the pros, have some coffee and a rose. Coffee and a rose, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody needs coffee and a rose in the morning. Thank you, Elias. Sharon Jaffe. It's very interesting. After the holidays, the synagogue attendance falls precipitously. You know, it never fails. Online, offline, wherever you are. Everybody's like, had enough for a while. Anyway, let me do. Maybe I'll. No, I won't do that. How about I do this one? I'm gonna try this one. I never recorded this. I don't think it's, baked, but I like it, so I'll do it for you. It's called "I Hate Her." Shh, don't worry. It's not going into a bad place. I hate her. She's a hangover on Sunday. She's a drive to work on Monday. And how I hate the way she sighs. I hate her. I hate everything about her. Oh, how I rue the day I found her. Oh, how I hate her dreamy eyes. And I don't miss her honey lips, her tender kiss, or the love we knew. I hate her. I hate that I could ever doubt her. I hate that I can't live without her. How I hate her, how I do. I hate her. I hate everything about her. Oh, how I rue the day I found her. Oh, how I hate her dreamy eyes. And I don't miss her honey lips, her tender kiss, or the love that we knew. Oh, I hate her. I hate that I could ever doubt her. I hate that I can't live without her. How I hate her, how I do. I don't know, it's not bad. Thank you so much. Thank you. I do. I hate her. Hate her. All right. Who else is here? Sharon Jaffe Rabbi Robin is here. Barbara Kirsch. Great to see you all. Bob is here now. Just tuning in from Colorado. I got it. All right. So I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. I'm so far I like all the songs I've chosen. Sometimes I'll choose a song and I'll be in the middle of it. You know, it happens. I was going to keep it romantic. And these are all mine. This is a Stephen Blane set. This is from my very first album, when I came out of semi-retirement. I started out wanting to be a songwriter, and then I took a detour when I turned 30, and then 30 years later, 28 years later, I started doing my songwriting again. And so this is from 2014. And it's called Just Too Beautiful for Words. It's on my first album, and it still stands up. It's great. New York, when the snow falls. I had some wonderful jazz players who are still my friends to this day. Paris in May, the sun going down on a romantic bay. They're lovely things, but allow me to say, you're just too beautiful for words. Some lovely ladies put on a show. You see them in movies, they're beautiful though. Darling, to me, they're just ages ago. You're just too beautiful for words. Can't describe what I feel when I hold you, and I whisper sweet words from my heart when my lips touch the tips of your ear, dear, and I worship your every part. I'm a puppy who looks up, stares in your eyes. I'm a lover who loves you, no ifs, ands, or whys. My destiny yields to the sound of your sighs, and you're just too beautiful for words. Some lovely ladies, they can put on a show. You see them in movies, and they're beautiful, though. Darling, to me, they're just ages ago. And you are too beautiful for words. I can't describe what I feel when I hold you, and I whisper sweet words from my heart when my lips touch the tips of your ear, dear, and I worship your every part. I'm a puppy who looks up and stares in your eyes. I'm a lover who loves you, no ifs, ands, or whys. My destiny yields to the sound of your sighs, and you're just too beautiful for words. Yes, you are. You're just too beautiful for words. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. John Dayan, where you been, bro? Good to see you. Jennifer, Rabbi Wellman is here. Great to see you. Very nice. And those of you on Zoom, I'm talking to people on Facebook and YouTube. Just so you know, they're not walking in here. Just so you know, how we doing? Time for one more. Time for one more. I love it. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Should I do, I did Coffee and a Rose, one of my newest pieces there. Okay. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I think I might have done this for you. This was last week's work. No, a few weeks ago. Oh, sorry. More than that. It's a recent song, and I included it on the album that I released on Rosh Hashanah. It's called Guardian Angel, and I can do this. It's a blessing song, believe it or not. Well, the floors are uneven, beneath the couch good for sleeping, in the house he'd been living since I was a child, where he lived with Aunt Sally, and they raised up a family while the fire in the fireplace burned yellow and wild. Well, we all can remember the snow in December, the bloom of the flowers in May, and how dear young old Joe loved Aunt Sally so, as the leaves on the trees every fall dropped away. May your neighbors respect you and trouble neglect you, and good health ne'er bid you adieu. May your blessings be fine while you live out your time, and may your guardian angel watch over you. Well, work came on Monday, but come every Sunday we'd gather together with Sally and Joe, and life just kept moving, doing the things we were doing. Looking back now, it all seems like ages ago. May your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, and good health ne'er bid you adieu. Your blessings be fine while you live out your time. May your guardian angel watch over you. Now old Joe is an angel, and wherever the wind blows, he and Sally ain't gliding alone. Wherever people are crying, angels are flying. May they guard you wherever you go. May your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, good health ne'er bid you adieu. And wherever you go, savor it slow. May your guardian angel watch over you. Guardian angel, ladies and gentlemen. We all have one. We do. And it's very Jewish. Truly. I know I have one. I'm sure you all do. Kosher Biker has one. We've all got one. Bim bam. It's time. It's time, ladies and gentlemen. Let me share the screen with you. I want to welcome everybody who's here. It's great to see you. And away we go. And there's Lee Richmond. Hine matu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matu shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matu shevet achim gam yachad. Bidnim dam di di di. Uh-oh. Yisrael, Yisrael, ve'oraita chadhu. Yisrael, Yisrael, ve'oraita chadhu. Torah ora, Torah ora, hallelujah. 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 Israel, Israel, ve'oraita chadhu. Israel, Israel, ve'oraita chadhu. Barim damidi. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Tyler, Barbara, Joseph Aronofsky, Sharon Jaffe, Rabbi Wellman, Rabbi Robin, John Day and Rosalind, Candy, Rabbi Ellis. And that's just socials. Hold on a second. Let me tell you who else is here. No, Jackie is here, and her partner, I believe. So we got Jackie. There's Rabbi Dr. Steve Harra. Elon is back. Lori, who's changed her paper topic. Alexandria. Kosher Biker.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. מה יפה היום, שבת שלום, מה יפה היום, שבת שלום, שבת, שבת שלום, שבת, שבת שלום, שבת, שבת שלום, שבת Shabbat Shalom. Everybody unmute for a second and say Shabbat Shalom. Let me hear it. Come on, send me some love.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Oh, gee.
Shabbat Shalom.
It's like being in shul. I always get a kick out of it because, you know, it's the same. Nishmat. כל חי תברך את שמך אדוני אלוהינו נשמת כל חי תברך את שמך אדוני אלוהינו תפאר ותרומם זכרך מלכנו מלכנו תמיד נשמע כל חי תברך את שמך אדוני אלוהינו Please join with me. Let the soul of everything alive bless your name, Adonai, our God. And the spirit of all flesh glorify and exalt your name forever, O sovereign. Transcending space and time, you alone are God. We have no sovereign besides you. Just open up the chat. 1 second. I didn't see Lori, I didn't see your text until just now. All right. I see I'm still sharing. How do you like that? Let's do this. Oh, lovely sound. Yudid nefesh al rachama. Yudid nefesh al rachama. Meshochal decha. Yarutz avdecha kemo yishtachave la 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 el mul hadarecha. Such a pretty folk melody, isn't it? Lai lai, everybody. Ya lai 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 la 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 Beautiful, beautiful little folk melody. Anyway, how y'all doing? Shabbat Shalom, everybody. It's great to see you. Let me go to the gallery view so I can see. There we go. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Hey, Elon, give me the thumbs up. Good to see you. Tara Jernigan, welcome. And Bob, okay. What did I do with my service? There it is. It hit on me. Let's light the Shabbat candles. Wait, before I do that, I really do think, we started here in New York. It got chilly. So in apartment buildings, we live, it's a crazy, crazy life. You can't put on your own heat in apartment buildings in Manhattan. You must wait for the heat to go on. So there are 90 units in this building, and what it takes is a bunch of people calling up saying, "I'm freezing." You got to call the super or the board president because they don't want to spend the money because it's very expensive to heat a building, and we pay for it in the end. Ask Steve Harra; he knows because he's a real estate guy. Rabbi Steve, excuse me. So there you are. But last night they put it on, and it was very nice. Let's light the Shabbat candles. That'll give us a little light. Here we go. Here you go. I'm going to share it with you right now. There they are. All right. Let me see. Laura, you want to do the Shabbat candle blessing? Here.
Sure. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'halik ner shel Shabbat.
Everybody say Amen. Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel, the shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May you be deserving of praise. Hi, Marvin. Strengthen them, O Lord, and keep them from the stranger's ways. May God bless you and grant you long lives. May God make you good husbands and wives. Everybody sing. May the Lord protect and defend you. May the Lord preserve you from pain. Favor us, O Lord, with happiness and peace. Oh, hear our Sabbath prayer. Amen. 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 It was beautiful. I heard you all singing. That was amazing. Especially you, Rabbi Marie. It was just brilliant. Okay. Let's sing about angels. I did a song. Many of you weren't here, but I did a song about a guardian angel. So now let's do Shalom Aleichem, which is also about angels. Bochem Malachi Hasharit Malachi Elyon Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Bochem L'Shalom Malachi Hashalom Malachi Elyon Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I got it. Baruch Hu Ni L'Shalom Malachei Hashalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzidchem L'Shalom Malachei Hashalom Malachei Elyon Mi Melech Malchei Amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bless us with peace, angels of the Supreme Kadosh Baruch Hu. Indeed. Wow, we're filling up here. Larry Whalen is here. Larry is here. All right. Let's sing a psalm. Let's do a psalm. I don't want to do that one. Let's do this one. Let's do something. I'll do this one. We haven't done this in a while. So this is easy. You just sing each phrase after me. Okay? Here we go. Adonai. That was terrible. Adonai, you sing Adonai. I heard you, Bob. Adonai. Lama bu yashav. Vayeshev Adonai. Get it? Melech leolam. Adonai oz le'amo yitein. Adonai Yevarech et Amo Vashalom Adonai Yevarech et Amo Vashalom Adonai Yevarech et Amo Vashalom. Ilan, you sound beautiful. Lechadodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Hey, Jonathan. Lechadodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lechadodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lechadodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Shahamur v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmianu el hamiyuchad. Adonai echad u'shmo echad l'shem l'tiveret v'lidi l'alecha dodi. Lechadodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Lechadodi likrat kala b'nei Shabbat nikabela. Boi v'shalom ateret baila kam b'simcha u'b'tzahala toch emunei am segula. Boi chala lecha dodi Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Lecha dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela. Let us go to welcome the Sabbath, for she is a fountain of blessing. Indeed, she is. Just want to respond to Cantor Heitman. She said, who wrote this melody? Are you referring to the Adonai Lamabu? Yeah, that's me. Otherwise, it wasn't me. Thank you, Cantor Heitman. It's great to see you. Saliha and Roberto is back from PR. Good to see you, my friend. Moving right along. Boy, it's amazing. The time is rolling by. I have to. I'm going to do this, and then we're going to do the Chatzi Kaddish. And oh no, wait a minute. We have to. My goodness, can't do it. I'm running out of time. Let's go to the Marav. I know that we're going to do the Marav because it says so. There it is, Marav. All right. Who would like to lead us in the Baruch Hu? Alexandria, would you like to take a shot at it? Alexandria? Is that a no? You can put fingers down.
No, I'm here.
Oh, you're going to do it? Go ahead.
I don't know if I know the melody.
That's all right. The words are good.
Oh, okay. Baruch et Adonai Hamavarach.
Okay, wait for me. Wait for us. Baruch Adonai Hamavarach le'olam va'ed. Now say those words.
Baruch Adonai Hamavarach le'olam va'ed.
Perfect, as Curly would say. Everybody give a big hug to Alexandria. Well done. Well done. We're going to continue with the Shema. Elias, lead us in the Shema, please.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Perfectly on pitch. Love. Oh, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Hear, O Israel, hear, O humankind. Adonai is our God. Adonai is one. Thank you, Elias. We will move right ahead with Shamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, od hi le'olam, ki sheishet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz, uvayom ha'shavi Shabbat vayinafash Shabbat vayinafash, v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah v'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chaychon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael Bagala u'v'zman karib v'imaru amen. Yehi Shemei Rabbah mavorach le'olam u'l'olmei olmaya yitbarach v'yishtabach ויתבוער ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשא בריחו לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמא אמרו Amen. Now, please rise in body or spirit as we continue with the Amidah. I'll give a shout out to Rabbi Mackenzie, Rabbi Deborah. Adonai, sifatai tiftachu fi, yagid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open my lips, that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu, v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, v'Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevii Geula Livnei V'neihem L'man Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, V'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor, Le'olam Adonai, Mechai Hakol Atah, Rab L'Hoshiyah. And now we add Mashiv HaRuach, U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechayei Meitim, Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim, Berofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umechayei Emunaton Lishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Bal Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memid, Umechayei Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman Atah Lechayot Hakol, Baruch Atah Adonai Mechayei Hakol Or HaMeitim. Pause for a silent prayer. Shalom Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Shalom Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam Baruch Atah Adonai Hamavorech Et Amo Yisrael Bashalom. We read this week. This liturgy. Vayechulu hashamayim ve'haaretz v'chol tzivam. Vayechal Elohim bayom hashvi'i melachto asher asa. Vayishbot bayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa. Vayavorech Elohim en yom hashvi vayikadesh oto. Kivo shavat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lasot. Ose shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'yamru amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'yimru amen. Maker of peace in high places, bring peace to us, to Israel, to all people experiencing any kind of strife. We join together and say, Amen. Time for the Torah. Vayehi bin Soharon, Vayomer Moshe, Kuma Adonai ve'afutzu oyevecha, ve'yanusu misanecha mipanecha, ki mitzion Tetzei Torah, ki mitzion tetzei Torah, u'devar Adonai miYerushalayim, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, Baruch shenatan Torah, Torah, le'amo Yisrael b'hikdushato. Bob, open the Aron HaKodesh. Open it up. Thank you. Good job. Very good. Jeff, take the Torah out. Take the Torah out. Very good. Ilan, you want to say Shema? Ilan. Just unmute.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
And the next one.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Gadlul Adonai iti, v'nroma mamash bo yachedav.
We have a ringer, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, let's hear it for Ilan. Big hug. Big. Oh, you're gonna. What? You're gonna. Go ahead. Adonai Hagid. You gonna do that? Go ahead.
Adonai Agdula. This tune I don't remember exactly. I'll do it with you, Steve. How about that?
Adonai Hagadulav. Is that what you're doing?
והתפארת והנצח וההוד, כי כל בשמיים ובארץ, לך אדוני הממלכה, והמתנשא לכל לראש.
Excellent. Boy, everybody give Ilan a hug. Come on. Welcome, Ilan. Great to have you. Thank you. And you did that beautifully, of course. I would expect no less. All right. Ellen, you going to do the blessing before the Torah reading? Here, let me share this. Hold on. Share the screen.
Yeah, yes.
Hold on. There you go. Okay, Ellen, you're up.
Baruch Adonai, Baruch Atah Eloheinu Havamarach. Baruch Atah Havamarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch. Yeah.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bracha Benu Malko Mikal Hahamim Venatan Lanu Et Torato Baruch Atah Adonai Notain HaTorah.
Everybody give Ellen a hug. Big hug, big hug. Well done. Thank you, Ellen. All right. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite Torah portion. They're all my favorites. No, that's actually not true. This could be one of my favorites. It's everybody's favorite because we start the cycle all over again. We're reading from Bereshit, Genesis. The first portion, and I've chosen. I chose the fifth day. We talk the whole myth of creation. It's a sacred myth. We'll go into that with my class later. but I chose this portion, so read along with me, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. By the way, it's worth 100% worth you cracking open your Bible, your Tanakh, your Chumash, and reading Genesis. It's magnificent. It's the greatest story ever told, and there's so much in it, so much in it. Many Jewish scholars, not just scholars, but many Jewish people, the first two books of the Torah are really killer, literally. And so this is the first chapter in these first two books of the Torah. All right. So you said the bracha. Amen. Vayomer Elohim yotzritzu hamayim sheretz nefesh chaya v'of yofef al haaretz al pnei rakia hashamayim vayivra Elohim et hataninim hagadolim v'yet kol hanefesh hachaya haromes asher tzaru hamayim laminehem v'yet kol of kanaf laminehu vayar Elohim kol kitov vayivarich otam Elohim lemor Peru urvu. That's a popular term. Edamayim bayamim ve'ha'of yirev ba'oretz vayhi erev vayhi boker yom chamishi. Now, in a shul where they're reading everything, there's so much stuff that you don't say that line. First the congregation says "Vayhi erev vayhi boker," and then the reader repeats that line, and it's just magnificent. And that the first aliyah is a long aliyah because you're talking about the whole creation myth. Anyway, let's do the translation. And God said, "Let the waters bring forth swarms of living creatures, and birds that fly above the earth across the expanse of the sky." And God created the great sea monsters and animals and all the living creatures of every kind that creep, which the waters brought forth in swarms, and all the winged birds of every kind. And God saw that this was good. God blessed them, saying, "Be fertile and increase. Fill the waters in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth." And there was evening, and there was morning, a fifth day. So, ladies and gentlemen, it took God 5 days to get to this point. Separated the firmament from the heavens, and the day and night, and on and on. Each day is a new creation. But we see here that God is creating all the birds and all the fish and all the things in the ocean. And it's sad for me to report to you, ladies and gentlemen, that 22 species just went extinct. They've labeled them as extinct. And we're losing. I mean, even before we had whatever, natural evolution, we would lose some species, but it's greatly accelerated today. And it's clearly the result of us, of our populations growing so much and the needs that we have for energy. And we've disregarded this commandment, this beautiful creation myth, and all the winged birds. And God saw that this was good, and God blessed them. When God blesses something, that doesn't mean that we have the right to unbless them. We don't have the right to destroy creatures. They're going away as a consequence of civilization, but we haven't been attentive to this beautiful earth and all of its creatures. So I don't know about you, but that creates stress for me. I'm easily stressed. Perhaps some of you are as well. when I read things like that, it's even at a higher level than all the other narishkeit that's going on in the country. So I found an article, and I love these because sometimes it helps. So I'm now going to save you all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give you the opportunity. This is another, I think I did a few weeks ago. I did a stress relief session, but I found more. Okay, you all need to listen to this. Could make a big difference. You ready? Here we go. So this was in the Washington Post, and the headline was, "Need a quick stress reliever? Try one of these surprising science-based strategies." Get your notebooks out, ladies and gentlemen. And this was written by Jelena Kecmanovic. I think I got it. Kecmanovic. And it was September the 8th. So she writes, Jelena, I am assuming it's a woman. Jelena, could be a guy. Who knows? But this person writes, "The widespread return to in-person school and the uneven return to offices this fall are further contributing to the sense of being pushed to the limit. And this has led many of my patients to ask what they can do in the moment when they feel, what they can do in the moment, when they feel frazzled, overwhelmed, panicked, or tunnel visioned." Well, I certainly have never felt that way, and I'm sure you haven't either. So this has no value whatsoever to you. But in the unlikely event that you might have experienced any of these symptoms, here are some outside-the-box but science-based strategies that can help us calm down quickly so we can keep functioning. Good? You interested? Here we go. So the first one is spur your mammalian diving reflex. One of the most effective stress resets involves submerging your face in ice-cold water while holding your breath. Now, the disclaimer, if you have a heart condition, nobody do this, okay? But please. But the idea, this activates the diving reflex, which slows the heart rate and redirects blood away from the periphery of the body towards the heart and other vital organs. These physiological changes have been shown to decrease anxiety. Now, if you don't have ice water, and I wouldn't do it either, you can just press ice packs against your eyes. More rational.
Can I add a little medical?
Yes. Yes. Are you disclaiming?
We use this for patients who are having electric problems with their hearts. And it can stop your heart, so be really careful if you do this.
No ice. Just ice packs. No ice. I don't have that kind of insurance. Okay, just okay. Ice packs. Just ice packs. All right. So that's the first thing, and remember what the doctor said. Thank you very much. Here's another thing: distract yourself with strong sensations or mental games. What does that mean? A quick distraction can allow you to reset. Here's some examples. Chew on a hot pepper. Listen to loud music. Hold ice cubes in your hands, or smell like a sharp cheese, a blue cheese or something, to briefly shift your attention away from the stress. Okay? That's another idea. Here's another one. Look at fractal shapes in nature or art. It says that nature has long been associated with relaxation. We know that. That's why I walk. That's one of the reasons. But research has shown that art and computer images that mimic certain natural patterns can have a similar effect. So you can shapes that repeat on finer and finer scales are often found in nature, like snowflakes, tree branches, cones, leaf veins. These seem particularly pleasing to the human eye. Also, it suggests like Jackson Pollock's paintings, which I'm totally down. I get that. I get that. So whenever possible, spend time in nature. Okay, that's the bottom line with that one. Now, here's another one, which I don't advocate for because they'll take you away to the asylum. This one advocates that you speak to yourself in the third person. All right? So the idea, it would be to stop the spiral, change how you talk to yourself. When you use the third person pronouns and your name to refer to yourself, you zoom out and get some distance from the current situation. Using pronouns such as you, he, she, it when you're talking about yourself. I don't know. I'm gonna X that one out. I'm sorry. That's not. Here's one for you. Chew gum. Chew gum. But make sure your dentures don't fall out. I'm sorry, that doesn't say that. The earliest study examining the calming effect of chewing gum, published in 1939, reported beneficial effects on muscle tension associated with stress. More recently, research has shown that chewing gum can reduce anxiety, stress, and cortisol while increasing alertness. Are you writing this down? These are things, these are going to change your life, all right? Couple more. This is a good one. Act the opposite of the way you feel. I like that. Like if you're really down, whee! if you're really low, go, hey! I like that. Each emotion is associated with certain bodily postures, facial expressions, and behavioral urges. For example, when you get angry, especially you, Marvin, you probably tend to have an erect posture. You frown and you speak loudly or yell. If you find yourself getting angry when stressed, try intentionally changing your posture. Change your posture, ladies and gentlemen, to a non-aggressive one. Makes sense? Relaxing your expression into a smile. Now, smile. Recent reviews showed that even just changing your facial expression can change how you feel. I have scientific proof because I walk down the street in the mornings because I've got my dogs and it's just like so beautiful. Everybody's out with dogs and I'm smiling in the morning. And I got to tell you, even the most curmudgeon-y people that are like, I hate being up, you know, when you're smiling and you walk by them, they go, they smile at you. It works. That works. All right, so try that. And the last one here, and this is important, I suppose, this is by an associate professor of psychology at SUNY. And this professor suggests that yawning has a brain-cooling function in vertebrates, including humans. So yawning naturally occurs before and during stressful situations, promoting relaxation and better cognitive function. So have you ever been arguing with somebody and you just go, oh, don't do that. But apparently it will help. So ladies and gentlemen, there was no extra charge for those that advice, that sage advice. I hope you'll take it to heart and get rid of some stress. These are the most stressful times until like next week. Okay, this is it's unbelievable. You keep thinking that everything's gonna get better, and it just it's getting worse. So for right now, you can reduce your stress and do some of these things. You'll feel better. All right. Forget about the ice, as per the doctor. Thank you. I don't want to get any calls.
I think cold water is okay, but I wouldn't go straight into the ice.
Okay. Who would be crazy enough to jump into ice cubes and water? I mean, not even Rabbi Harrow would do that. Come on. There's no way. Okay. All right. Let's do the blessing after the Torah reading. And for that, I'm gonna turn to Jonathan. Hold on a second. He's going to do the blessing after. Let me share it. He's going to do the blessing after the Torah reading. 1 second. There you go, Jonathan.
Okay, unmuting.
Thank you.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chai olam notas betuchenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Big hug for Jonathan.
Amen.
Big hug for Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. Yesh koach. Well done. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're not benching Rosh Chodesh. I added that. I'd like to do that when it's time to do that.
Oh yeah.
All right. So now we're going to do a Misha Berach for those who are ill. Please type in the names. Thank you, Rabbi Mackenzie. Rabbi Mackenzie says she smiled, and a genuine smile can change a lot. See that? Now, if Rabbi Mackenzie says it, I believe. I mean that. Okay, type in the names of those you'd like me to. Oh, let me go to the chat so I can see your names. We've got Rabbi Monty. I know Rabbi Steinberg and Rabbi Galit, although I saw her and she seems to be, or maybe it's Bob. All right. All those who are suffering physically and emotionally. Olivia, Anastasia, Evan and Lynn. Lynn, Amy, Debbie Shavitz. Pat Blair, Noel Hara. Driss, Sarita Steinberg. Amy, Jan, Elizabeth, and Lori. My mother, Virginia Hill and Victoria Hill. Dr. Spitzer. Barry Cohen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, and Sharon, let us say, Sharon, Beverly, Amen. We send our all of our healing energy out to all those people. May they all be blessed with refuah shalema, a complete healing. We all join together and we say, Amen, Amen, Amen. All right. Okay, we got a minute and a half here. Let's do Hagba. Reba, lift up the Torah. Go ahead, lift up the Torah. She's lifting it up. Very good. Thank you. Rabbi Marie, do Galila, tie the Torah for us. Thank you. I think I got it. Lee, what are you doing? All right, take that Torah and put it in the ark, please. Very good. All right, excellent. All right, now we'll sing together. We're going to sing the Eitz Chaim Hi. Here we go. Share Eitz Chaim Hi. Lama chazikim ba tomcheha maushar dracheha darchei noam b'chol nativoteha shalom Shivenu Adonai Eilecha v'nashu Kadesh, Kadesh Yameinu, Kadesh Yameinu, And the ark is closed. Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody who participated in the Torah service. Ein Kelohinu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, Ein Kamoshienu, non como nuestro Dios, non como nuestro Señor, non como nuestro Rey, non como nuestro Salvador. No del Eloheinu, no del Adonenu, no del Malkeinu, no del Moshienu, lo haremos nuestro Dios. Lo haremos nuestro Señor, lo haremos nuestro Rey, lo haremos nuestro Salvador. Oh, love that. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu, tú el nuestro Dios, tú el nuestro Señor, tú el nuestro Rey, tú el nuestro Salvador. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצאי בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. This time, we remember those who were taken from us, in many cases too soon, but they're in our thoughts always, every minute, every day. Let's join together for the mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba, v'alma divrachi rute v'yamlich malchute, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chaye d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'yizman kori v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shemei Rabba mavorach li'olam ulolmei olmaya. Yitborach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yit hadar v'yit alev v'yit halal shemei dekudshah barichu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran b'yolma v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'yal kol Yoshvei Tevel, v'imru. Amen.
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 Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me this evening. It's, it's always a pleasure to be here. I look forward to Friday nights all the time. I try and come up with interesting services for you all. And next week, my favorite service. I'm going to tell you why. Hold on a second. You ready? I'm going to tell you why. Wait, let me do this. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, next week, we will be doing the blessing of the... Wake up, you dog! Wake up! What's the matter with you? Look at that dog. He's miserable, right? That's because we abuse our dogs here. That's Bella. She was a terror when we got her from my daughter. My daughter couldn't keep her because she didn't get along with Stella. So, they said, Mom and Dad, would you take Bella? And I said, I don't know. She's turned out to be the nicest dog. She's the best dog, except for Ari, of course. Ari, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get you jealous. So next week, ladies and gentlemen, please bring all of your dogs, or at least a picture of your dog, and we're gonna, and if any of them are, God forbid, not well, we'll bless them. If they are well, we'll bless them. If they've passed away and you want to remember them, we'll say Kaddish for them. Next week is the blessing of the animals in honor of the second Torah portion of the year, Parashat Noach. Noach. All right, Saliha, don't forget. Do you have a pet, Saliha? You do? Okay.
I do have a dog.
You have a dog. Okay, so try and come next week. It'd be great to. Of course, not just dogs. Cats too. Cats too.
All animals.
Cats, pythons, spiders, raccoons, whatever you got. We're good. We're good. Just don't bring them here. Keep them with you. J&J, you have pets, don't you? Do you have a pet? No.
No pets. Never home long enough.
Yeah, well, I understand. Because it's like kids. We're always thinking, what are we going to do with the dogs?
Right.
I know. Anyway, so that's next week. So let us, so remember, invite your pets, and we'll see you all then. So we're going to conclude with, first, Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam she'akol niyeh bidvaro. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as usual, we have apple, cucumber, spinach, and kale, 100% cold pressed. Wonderful. Love it. All right. And now I'm going to bless you, and I'll see you later, alligator. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the Lord bless and protect you, and shine a holy light from up above. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your hearts be overflowing with love. May the Lord never cease to grant you joy and peace. May your hearts be overflowing with love. God bless you all. Have a great week, all right? Be healthy, be happy. Try one of those things to get rid of. And thank you, Tucson Jim. God bless you. God bless everybody here. I love you all, everybody on the socials. I love you. Thank you so much. Ree Miller and Candy and Tara. Great to see you. All right, so I'm going to stand at the. I am now at the entrance to the shul. So you guys can go in and have kiddush. Just say Shabbat Shalom and fist bump me. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. As you know,
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
Shalom,
Shabbat
Rabbi.
Shalom.
Egg salad tonight.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. We have egg salad. We have rugelach. Somebody really sprung for rugelach. Can you believe it?
Oh,
I know,
God.
it's crazy. And rugelach. And the coffee
about
is
Might
hot.
be
Howard
worth the
Greens?
flight from San Diego.
The coffee is hot too, and there's seltzer. I think they have seltzer.
Wanna play New York real quick?
Unbelievable. All right. Anyway, Shabbat Shalom. I'll see you
Shabbat
later.
Shalom.
All right. Love you all. Good night.
Shalom.
Shabbat
Rabbi, I'll give you a
Shalom.
call Monday.
Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, my
Shabbat
friend. You will.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.